Welcome to the party, pal, your friendly neighborhood mastercast. Back with you once again today. We are talking Arrow. We're specifically talking Arrow's February 2022 releases. One box set and one standalone slasher-ish type of film. I'm going to share my thoughts on this entire slate. Now, this is Arrow US. I think the UK gets a lot more stuff than we do. Just because, well, they are a UK company and different rights apply to different titles. So, let's talk slashers and French thrillers. I hope you'll stick around because you look lovely today. And boy, it would be such an honor to hang out with you.
Back from the dead.
First up, Chicken Duck, let's talk Deadly Games. Now, this isn't the Deadly Games, the French Christmas one. That's not that one. This is an American film. It is, I think, styled as a slasher, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. But it's not necessarily a bad film either. This is very much a erotic thriller. A masked maniac with a penchant for monster-themed board games is playing his own twisted game with the women of a small American town. Each time the dice is rolled, another victim meets a grisly end. Returning home to mourn the death of her murdered sister, Keegan befriends local cop Roger and reclusive cinema projectionist Billy, but soon finds herself in the killer's sights. Originally titled Who Fell Asleep, which is a terrible name, Deadly Games is an intriguing early 80s slasher oddity which benefits from focusing as much on the development of its female-led cast as it does on its scenes of stalking and slashing. Available for the first time ever on disc, Arrow Video is proud to present this long-overlooked creepy gem in a brand-new restoration from the recently unearthed camera negative. This movie has a fantastic beginning. I'll say that. Fantastic beginning. Beautiful girl comes home. She gets naked. You see her bazongers. They are fantastic. And I'm thinking, man, this movie's going to be phenomenal. I'm going to love this so much. I will say I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It's not as bad as Death Screams, which was just trash. Death Screams is trash. This is what I think Death Screams should have been like. Would have benefited from if it was more like this, where there's kills throughout and not just all saved for the ending. It is definitely more an erotic thriller. It's definitely more about character. They even say it in the description. It's more about the character development of the female cast and how they talk to each other and how this small town, I think it's California. How the small town is apparently the hubbub, the center for affairs. Everybody's fucking everybody. Everybody's fucking everybody. It doesn't matter who you're married to. Yeah, you're just having affairs. Fine. Totally cool, man. But nobody's really concerned with murders. They're more concerned with, like, who's sleeping with who. That feels a little too soap opera-y to me. And I think that's the problem with the movie. The middle of the movie becomes a soap opera. And it kind of loses its slasher, serial killer edge. It's still there, and there's some really creepy moments and some really good kills. And I think that's what saved it for me to absolutely throwing this across the room like I did with Death Screams. I liked it. I didn't love it. Can I recommend it? I can't 100% recommend it, to be honest. Let me open it up for you, though, because I want to show you all the goodies in here. Here's the disc. You do get a reversible slip. One thing that this movie sort of like prides itself on, or it seems like they're advertising heavily, is the games aspect. The games factor nothing into the goddamn movie. Nothing. They're playing in one of the behind the scenes here, which I'll speak about in a moment. One of the behind the scenes they mentioned, like, they tried to get Monopoly, but they couldn't get the rights, so we had to make up our own game. And they make up like a cool monster game, which is kind of neat. But you just see the killer like Black Ghost playing fucking Monopoly, like a monster Monopoly. That's the only game reference. As a matter of fact, oh look, Hell High. Ooh, advertising Hell High. Interesting. I guess that's coming. Hell High, there you go. Interestingly, here in the artwork, you see the killer holding dice. No, that doesn't factor into the deaths at all. He doesn't kill anybody with dice. There's no like bloody dice in the whole movie. I really don't. I really don't get that imagery of him holding bloody dice. Ha! I wish that happened in the movie. Yeah, we tricked you again. Doesn't happen in the movie. Anyway, you get a beautiful little booklet here. There's no boobies in this, right? Just want to make sure. Is that our quirky girl? That's our quirky girl, I believe. You get a booklet, and not a lot of writing on this, actually. Let's see if I can find... Okay, contents. You get An essay by Amanda Reyes. It's called The Games People Play, Exploring the Midwestern Gothic in Deadly Games. Can't imagine anybody knew about this movie. And the slip is really nice, and I think there's 2 different versions. Now here's something that's interesting about this slip. There's artwork on the back. I don't think they've ever done that before. I might be mistaken, but usually they have like this on the back, right? Isn't that usually what happens? It's like, artwork and then this. But it's artwork, kind of like a Vinegar Syndrome style slip. I do like it. It's not as thick as Vinegar Syndrome, though. It's definitely more a papery cardboard, but definitely a little more quality than like an old school Severin one. Okay, Deadly Games. Let's give it a star rating so we can move on here. Deadly Games, I'm going to give it a 3. And now, I should mention how my star rating work. I just actually put it to definitions. No stars is trash. 1 star, I will say, is terrible. Just awful. 2 stars, poor. 3 stars, okay. 4 stars, good. 5 stars, great. This is okay. 3 stars. It's an okay movie. I didn't hate it. But I can't 100% recommend it. Just know going in, this isn't a big slasher movie. This isn't the unsung slasher movie you've never seen before that you need in your life. If you like erotic thrillers and kind of 80s quirky girl type, detective movies, I guess is a good way more to describe it, you'll like it. I know I'm being very vague because I don't want to give a lot of things away. But Steve Railsback is in it, but not really. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's go to France, pants. Because we're talking Claude Chabrol. I think that's how you pronounce it. Chabrol? Claude Chabrol. Something like that. 50-50 of my audience, 50% aren't going to care about this. So, if you want to tune out, that's fine, my friend. I get it. Do me a favor. Leave me a thumbs up on your way out the door. If you have not subscribed, do that now. That way you and I get to hang out. And I would be honored to see your smiling face again. And even though you're scowling right now, go, I'm not fucking smiling, dude. What the fuck is wrong? I'm not fucking smiling. I know you're smiling inside. And that's what counts. Okay, Chabrol. Beautiful hardcover box, as we're used to. Artwork kind of wraps around, which is nice. Beautiful, beautiful hard case. Then you get digipacks for the movies. So you get them like this, which is fine, but some people don't like digipacks. I feel I should just point that out. These are very mixed movies, to be honest. Now, these are all French. These are all drama, thriller, detective movies. Well, except for Madame Bovary, I guess. But they're all around the concept of lies and deceit. Truth, in advertising here, it's all about lies and deceit. First up, you get a pair of detective movies. You get Cop à Vin, which I believe is how you pronounce it. Poulet en vinaigre, which I think is vinegar chicken, but I might be mistaken on that, which is strange. But Cop à Vin is like coq au vin. Oh yeah, I get it, like coq au vin. So I think that's what it is. Cop à Vin is a detective movie. Actually, I'll highlight both of them. And this is the sequel. You get the sequel, Inspector Lavadeen. Lavadeen. These are very weird detective movies because they're pretty slow. They're all about an hour, 100 minutes, an hour, 40 minutes long. They're pretty slow. They develop very casually. Lavadeen is a very interesting detective because, they say it on the back, which I thought was kind of interesting. He's kind of good cop and bad cop at the same time. He seems nice and friendly and jovial. But then he has no qualms about slapping a bitch if he has to get the information he needs. That's interesting. I wish there was more of it in this one. There's definitely more of him in this one. So I think I might prefer Lavadeen a little better. Cop à Vin is okay, but it takes too long to develop in my opinion. So I would say... I actually forgot what I gave it on Letterboxd, so I might be off. I think I might have given both of these 2 stars. But I like this one a little better. But I didn't love it. I didn't love it enough to recommend it. They're not great whodunits either, which is kind of unfortunate. They're kind of like, what are we doing? You're just not giving enough information. This one feels like you started right in the middle of the story. Like, wait, did I just miss the pilot episode? Is this episode 3? So you feel really lost in this one. And this one, you kind of just... you don't really care, and it ends kind of poorly. Next, let's talk about the 2 movies I hated most in the box set. Betty and Madame Bovary. Starring the amazing, the beautiful, the excellent Isabelle Hubert, something like that, Hubert, whatever. I've got pretty close. Isabelle Hubert plays the classic literary character Madame Bovary. based on the novel by Gustave Flaubert, which I'll be honest, I haven't read. I am familiar with it. I did also, by the way, read Anna Karenina. I like that book. I almost read this book. After seeing the movie, I'm going to pass. It's a hard pass for me. It's essentially about a bored housewife who cheats on her husband. That's it. This is the longest movie on the box set, by the way. I believe it's 2 hours and 23 minutes. Long, and it feels long. Not great. I think I gave this one 1 star. It just didn't work for me. I'm not a gothic romance affairs movie guy. You know, that just doesn't work for me. But the cast is fantastic. I will say that. Cast is fantastic. So, kudos for that. Next is Betty, starring Marie Trintignant. And I'm sorry if I butchered that, but I did try. This is a very weird movie. It's almost indefinable in terms of plot. I can't tell you what it's about because I don't really know what it's about. Here's the inside. It's about a woman. Again, maybe it's a common theme in Chabrol's work. It's about a woman who cheats on her husband, and her husband kicks her out. He's like a rich guy. He's I believe he's a professor or something. He kicks her out of the house, and she basically goes on a drunken binge, ends up at this hotel. She makes friends with this older lady. They drink. They talk about life. We see what happened to her in flashbacks. We see Betty's life in flashbacks. And we see how she kind of is a self-destructive person. And then somehow everything she touches turns to shit. Everybody she runs into, their life is made worse by her appearance. So she's kind of this awful, destructive entity. Betty, not a pleasant movie. About an hour and 43 minutes long. This was a hard watch for me. Honestly, this was really kind of a painful watch because it was so dull. And I really didn't connect with the main character. I didn't like the main character. And honestly wanted her to go away and leave everybody in peace because she was making things worse. So Betty, not for me. This one's going to get 1 star. But let's talk about the last movie, which to me is a fucking masterpiece.
Oh my god! Wow!
Claude Chabrol's Torment. L'Enfer. L'Enfer, right? That's it. L'Enfer. L'Enfer. Fucking good. This is fucking good. Is it worth getting the box set just for this movie? No, I'll be honest with you. But if you can find a way to watch Torment, I think you're going to have a wonderful time. And in a Hitchcockian way. Not like a problem child kind of way, but a Hitchcockian, suspenseful kind of way. Because this is really damn good. Starring the gorgeous, unstoppably gorgeous Emmanuelle Béart. Oh my god. That woman is a knockout. A gorgeous, gorgeous woman and an amazing actor to boot. She is fantastic, phenomenal. Her character goes through so many ranges of emotions. Everything from, happiness and joy and sweetness and kind of a childlike, spirit of freedom to tears and terror and sorrow and fear. Amazing. The range here is amazing. So not only is she a good-looking woman, but she is a great actress. What is the movie about? Basically, it's about a woman cheating on her husband. Or is she? Her husband owns a hotel, kind of like this little seaside hotel, and she helps him out, obviously. And she's very friendly with the guests, and he starts to wonder if she's having an affair with anybody. And he gets really jealous. So this is all about jealousy corrupting your mind and mental health and dealing with... the song, that famous song, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life and never make a pretty woman your wife? This is the movie that kind of proves the point in a way, because it's all about this man who's married to this gorgeous creature and how his jealousy with her interactions with any male warps his mind and makes him a very dangerous and very frightening individual that affects their entire marriage and affects the people around them. Fantastic movie. 5 stars. Torment gets 5 stars. Gets 5 stars from me because I think it deserves it. It is a fantastic movie, one that you should watch. You should track it down. I think if you're interested in French cinema at all, check it out.
So good.
So we've talked about the 5 movies. You get a big booklet. This is a thick ass booklet, thick, and you get. Let me show you the table of contents. You see that table of contents? A lot of stuff on there. Feel free to pause if you can see that. I actually can't even see the screen myself, so hopefully you're able to see that. Tons of essays here from everybody from Claude Ellinger. Claude Chabrol himself speaks about Torment. I actually have to read that. I didn't notice that. I gotta check that out. Claude Chabrol, again, on here, speaks about the Cap Avant. So he's featured here twice in two, I guess, essays, little write-ups. But it's a thick bunch of text here. This is not a small little book. Here's the happy couple in Torment before things go downhill. Chilling. Oh, that's the Claude Chabrol one. Oh, he talks about the script. Oh, that's great. Oh, I gotta read that. The script and the actors and the characters. Oh, that's neat. So this is all Chabrol talking about Torment. Amazing. I'm gonna read that. You get 76 pages. 76-page booklet, all about the movies. Not just essays, but the director himself speaking about the films. That's fantastic. I think Chabrol fans are in for a treat.
You're goddamn right.
Very quick, I'll go over the special features in case you are curious. On here, you get a brand new audio commentary by Kat Ellinger, which is nice, as well as a visual essay. Put that one aside. Cup of Vin, you get a brand new commentary by Ben Sachs, a brand new interview with a film historian, Claude Chabrol at the BFI, which is, I believe, an hour-long interview with him. So he's on here. I don't think he would. I should know if he's passed away or not, to be honest. So he's focused on here, but I don't think he does any commentaries or anything like that. A brand new audio commentary on Inspector Lavadeen by Ben Sachs, and then a brand new interview with film critic Sam Wigley on Chabrol. And then lastly, oh no, there's one more. Actually, I'll save Torment for last. This is the best for last. Betty, I'll do the worst one. This has a commentary by Kat Ellinger, and Kat's the kind of person, I think she's really forgiving. I think she loves this movie, apparently, so good for her. I'm glad she was able to find something she liked in that. Betty, a brand new visual essay, and then you get an interview with Ross Schwartz, a brand new interview with an English translator of the novel. Okay, so this is based on a novel, and it interviews the novelist on that. And then Torment, knockout goddamn movie. Brand new commentary by Alexandra Heller Nicholas and Josh Nelson. And then an archival interview with Chabrol. And then an interview with Marin Kramitz, who is one of Chabrol's producers. This is kind of a mixed bag box set. Can I 100% recommend it?
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no.
I don't think it's great, I'll be honest. But Torment was such a good find that I'm just honored to have that movie. And one that I'm going to rewatch because I think it's just expertly made. Overall, I can't give you a blanket recommendation. You already know by listening whether you're interested in this or not. If you like French drama thrillers, love stories, movies about lies and deceit, says it right here, and this box set is for you. Okay, let's call it a day. My friend, I love you. I love you just the way you are. Thank you for joining me today as we discuss the films of Claude Chabrol and Deadly Games out from Arrow, February 2022 releases. Stay tuned. March is a big month. I hear March is huge, and I hope you'll be here for that. Subscribe if you haven't already, my friend, because I would love to hang out with you and then chat movies some more. Okay, I'm off to go write a movie, and you're off to either buy these or watch something from your watch pile. My friend, take care of yourself, or you can watch more Mastercast content right meow on YouTube, or support me on Patreon, because there's where the real party begins. Okay, I love you, my friend. Take care of yourself. Signing off for now.